Salman acquitted in the 2002 hit and run case. Team DILWALE in an exclusive sit-down chat with 9XE. Salman's bodyguard slaps an innocent fan. Kat unhappy with Ranbir working alongside Deepika in Tamasha. Hi guys, I'm Caitlin and this is 9xe.com, the show where we're starting the episode with a Salman Khan hit and run case.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9xe.
The Bajrangi Bhaijaan star has been given a verdict in his favor. After 13 years, he stands acquitted in the 2002 hit and run case. In September 2002, Salman's car ran over people sleeping on the footpath, killing one person and injuring 4. Yesterday, the Bombay High Court cleared Salman of all charges. Justice A.R. Joshi said the prosecution has failed to prove charges against Khan on all counts. The court rejected the testimony of Salman's deceased police bodyguard, Ravinder Patil, saying that he was a wholly unreliable witness. Salman was present in the court along with his sister Alvira, brother-in-law Ayush Sharma, and close friend Prashant Gunjalkar. Salman let his emotions flow when the verdict was delivered. He was seen leaning against a wall and reciting kalma. Later, he even burst into tears. After the verdict, Salman sent out thanks, tweeting, "I accept the decision of the judiciary with humility. I thank my family, friends, and fans for their support and prayers." Salman's family has stood by him through all the case proceedings. Not too long ago, when 9XE had spoken to Salman's father, senior scriptwriter Salman Khan, he had told us that only the court will decide his son's fate and no one else.
We have always respected law. And besides that, it is all the time referred in the media as an hit and run case. गाड़ी वहाँ अटक गई थी जो सुबह निकाली. उसके अपनी लोकेलिटी में एक्सीडेंट हुआ, सब आदमी जानते थे कि सलमान की गाड़ी है, सलमान गाड़ी से उतरा. उसके साथ पुलिस प्रोटेक्शन था. वो वहाँ भीड़ हो गई, पत्थर उत्थर चलने लगे तो वो उसको यहाँ लेके आया. यहाँ उसका स्टेटमेंट हुआ. स्टेटमेंट के बाद उसका अल्कोहल टेस्ट हुआ. हिट एंड रन केस क्या होता है? आदमी मार के भाग गया, या उस दिन पकड़ा गया, या दूसरे दिन पकड़ा गया, या 10 दिन बाद पकड़ा गया, मगर मार के वहाँ से एक्सीडेंट साइट से भाग गया. वो तो गाड़ी तो उधर स्ट्रक थी. दूसरे दिन क्रेन से निकाली गाड़ी, उसको यहाँ लेके आए, पुलिस ने स्टेटमेंट दिया. तो बट इट इज़ रेफर्ड, एक मतलब वो टैग लग गया है तो इट इज़ ऑलवेज रेफर्ड इज हिट एंड रन केस. एंड इन लॉ टिल प्रूव गिल्टी अ मैन इज कंसिडर्ड इनोसेंट. एक बात इस बारे में बात करता है तो ये होता है, इट्स अ वेरी नो विन सिचुएशन. तो ऐसा लगता है कि सारे बाप ऐसे ही कहते हैं, मगर मैंने कभी कहा कि सलमान इनोसेंट है, कोर्ट विल डिसाइड.
And now that the court has acquitted Salman, Salim Khan is a relieved man. When contacted this morning, Salman's father, Salim Khan, said, "We respected the previous judgment, Sessions Court, and accepted it with dignity. We respect this judgment as well. We are relieved." Fans thronged to Galaxy Apartments, Salman's Mumbai residence. The building was lit up to celebrate the verdict. Fans burst crackers, danced in the streets, and even fed sweets to the actor's photo. Family and friends poured in, and there have also been incessant calls from well-wishers. Salman's lawyer Amit Desai told 9XE, "I don't take this as a personal victory. It gives me immense professional satisfaction, and I must say my entire team has worked hard on this for 6 months now." A visibly relieved Ayush said, "I am happy to take my brother-in-law back home with me." And like his fans, Salman's friends from Bollywood have welcomed the acquittal. When 9XE spoke to director Anis Bazmi, who has worked with Salman in No Entry and Ready, he told us,
सलमान को 13 साल के बाद जो है, 13 साल से तलवार लटक रही थी, तो एक तरह से 13 साल तो सजा ही थी है वो. तो इतने साल के बाद उसको जो एक मिला है रिलीफ, तो वो अच्छी बात है एंड ही इज अ क्लोज फ्रेंड एंड आई थिंक मैं तो बहुत खुश हूँ एंड फिल्म में भी सारे लोग बहुत खुश होंगे.
Salman's Yuvraj director Subhash Ghai told us.
लेकिन बात यह है कि जो गए हैं, जो मरे हैं एक्सीडेंट में, उनके लिए दुख तो है ही, लेकिन हमें दुख इसके लिए भी होना चाहिए कि इसने 13 साल की सजा समाज में रहते हुए भुगती है, परिवार में रहते हुए भुगती है सलमान ने. अगर आज उसको थोड़ी सी राहत मिलती है तो हमें ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करना चाहिए कि आगे बढ़े. एक अच्छा नेक इंसान बन के दिखाया है, नेक नागरिक बन के दिखाया है, उसका क्रेडिट हम बिल्कुल नहीं देते. और आज जो इतना बड़ा आदेश दिया हाई कोर्ट ने, उसके खिलाफ भी हम बात करना चाहते हैं. अब ये कहना चाहते हैं कि हाई कोर्ट भी गलत हो सकती है क्योंकि आप चाहते हैं कि इसको सजा मिलनी चाहिए.
Anupam Kher tweeted, "So happy that at being Salman Khan is acquitted of all charges. Truth prevails, even if it takes 13 long years." Producer Ramesh Tarani said,
Basically, he's a very nice man. सबको पता है ये बात. और अच्छे लोगों के साथ हमेशा अच्छा ही होता है. एक कुदरत का लॉ है. And industry is very happy that this verdict has come. It should have come long ago. I think ये 13 years उसको इतना फिर भुगतना नहीं पड़ता.
Singer Mika tweeted a photo of his with Salman and said, "Congrats big bro at being Salman Khan. God bless you." Adnan Sami posted a video of him and Salman getting musical with the caption, #Salman verdict, heartiest congratulations to my dear bro at being Salman Khan. Celebrating with #drums of celebration. However, reports suggest the prosecution is likely to challenge the verdict. So what is in store for Salman if that happens? Well, only time will tell. But for now, from one Khan, we move on to another. Dilwale is all set to scorch our screens next Friday, and 9XC's Shardul Pandit met up with Team Dilwale. That's Shahrukh, Varun Dhawan and Kriti Sanon for a fun chat. Check it out, guys.
अगर ये पिक्चर 300 करोड़ कमाने वाली है तो पलट. अगर ये पिक्चर इस साल की सबसे बड़ी ब्लॉकबस्टर है तो पलट. अगर इस पिक्चर में मैजिकल केमिस्ट्री ऑफ शाहरुख और काजोल है तो पलट. But tell me, what is the secret of being a Dilwale for so many years?
I think all you need to do is just work hard, yeah, and be simple, straightforward. Make sure wherever you go, you make people happy, and through your films or otherwise through your presence. And I think somewhere down the line, you need to realize that art is about giving; it's not about taking. And I can say all this because a lot has been given to me already. Yeah. So I've reached a stage in my life where I would like to give back. And when you're giving and you're smiling and you're happy, you just go beyond.
आपके हिसाब से हीरोपंती किसमें ज्यादा है?
हीरोपंती किसमें ज्यादा है?
किसकी आती नहीं और किसकी जाती नहीं?
दोनों की जाती नहीं है एक्चुअली.
नहीं, मैं हीरोपंती की बात कर रहा था, मैं किसी और चीज की बात कर रहा था. अच्छा सर, आपके पास भी ये फिल्म में 2 हीरोइनें हैं, राइट? और बोथ ऑफ यू टेल अस दैट हु हैज मोर हीरोइन पंती, शी और काजोल? काजोल इज नॉट हियर, सो यू कैन प्रॉब्ली
आई थिंक ऑफ स्क्रीन ये यूनिट ऐसी है जो मतलब हीरोगिरी या हीरो नोबडी ट्राइज टू बिहेव लाइक दैट. एक्चुअली हमारी जो कास्ट है वो काफी नॉन फिल्मी है.
वंस भाई बहन जैसे हम सब.
हाँ, जब पैकअप होता है तो शाहरुख सर के साथ हम लोग प्ले स्टेशन.
आई एम श्योर आपके पीआर के समय कोई ये नहीं समझेगा शाहरुख और काजोल भाई बहन जैसे.
बट एक्चुअली पैकअप के बाद हम लोग प्ले स्टेशन खेलते हैं साथ में. इट्स लाइक अ फैमिली. शाहरुख सर हमें म्यूजिक लगाते हैं, हमें पानी देते हैं रूम में जो हम लोग पानी देते हैं हम लोग.
So there's a lot of water parties.
There's a lot of water that we
water is good for you.
What is good? Yeah.
We are very hydrated.
I want them to look nice and shining and bright in the morning.
Yeah, water is good. Achha Kriti, did you get to romance Shah Rukh Khan in the film?
No, yeah, not really.
Are you sad about that?
But I had one moment which was
right now.
Starting के लिए तो enough. Right now तो I had.
What?
अरे nothing so exciting.
I got excited.
Relax. No, we just launched Gerua, so when it started, it was me and him dancing together, and Varun was dancing with Kajol ma'am. So I got to do a bit of romance and all. And एक छोटा सा moment था जो actually वो scene कुछ और था, but me like I and Shahrukh sir were doing a little bit of ball dance. तो मैं तो उसी में फील में आई जस्ट काइंड ऑफ.
तो अभी एक काम करते हैं, फिर सिर्फ इन्हीं से क्यों हम क्वेश्चन करें. हम आपको एक चिट देंगे. आपको बहुत चिट एज इन दिस प्लकार्ड आई विल गिव यू एंड आई विल टेल यू समथिंग फन दैट यू हैव टू डू. अभी आप इसको से पकड़िए. दिस इज फॉर यू, दिस इज फॉर यू कृति, एंड दिस इज
चूज करके दिया है.
हाँ ऑब्वियसली. अभी क्या है कि इसको हम सबसे पहले कृति आपसे स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं. जो भी आपके पास लिखा हुआ है ना, आपको उसे कैमरे पे देख के यू हैव टू से इट इन अ वेरी सेक्सी वे or sensuous, whatever sounds better.
एक सेकेंड. ये तो बहुत लंबा है यार.
हाँ.
तू भी तो लंबी है.
प्लेटफॉर्म नंबर 1 पर आई हुई लोकल चर्च गेट जाने वाली लेडी स्पेशल. क्या है?
जलद.
जलद लोकल है. यहाँ लोकल अंधेरी से बांद्रा से दादर से मुंबई सेंट्रल के बीच किसी What have you written?
मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ये जो ट्रेन में ऐसा अनाउंसमेंट होगा मुझे उसी में जाना है. अब आई हैव हैड द फन मुझे चाहिए था, मुझे इसी ट्रेन में चढ़ना है. नाउ भाई वरुण आपकी बारी. आपको जो हमने प्लकार्ड दिया है, यू हैव टू से इट लाइक यू आर इन लेबर पेन.
Okay.
Now let's test. Good. And after Varun is.
It's gonna be fun. Labor pain मतलब?
Okay. Yeah.
Wanted. SMU, respectable business family parents. From Chennai, Sikhs, alliance from their daughter is coming. 27, 5 feet 4 divorcee, 1 male child living together. Religious graduate, good looking, very fair from Chennai, Bangladesh parents, working in India, abroad, professional business group, religious age, below 35 years.
Superb! I think he deserves a super huge round of applause.
लड़का वो.
Alright, now since you are the king of romance, आपको जो प्लकार्ड हमने दिया है वो आपको in the best romantic possible way कहना है to all the girls who are watching you and auntie especially.
To all the aunties and to all the girls, idli, fried idli rasam meduvar, vada sambar idli vada sambar, sada dosa, masala dosa, sada Mysore dosa, Mysore masala dosa, onion dosa, butter dosa.
I love you too.
I think I would really like to know UDP restaurant के मेन्यू को ना कोई इतना रोमांटिक नहीं बना सकता है.
अभी बता बटर मसाला डोसा और पास, सादा रवा डोसा और पास, रवा मसाला डोसा और पास, पेपर मसाला और पास.
We know so many of you can't wait to catch the first show of DILWALE, and who's stopping you? Anyway, off I go. I promise I shall be back in a flash. Coming up, Katrina makes shocking revelations about Ranbir and Salman. And we meet again on Bollywood's coolest stop, 9XC.com, the show. So there seems to be trouble in Katrina and Ranbir's paradise. 9XC exclusively told you a few days ago that the midnight drives the celebrity live-in couple used to take had suddenly come to an abrupt end. And now comes this explosive interview with Miss Kef that has gone viral on the internet. While the lady's last media appearance is still giving us sleepless nights, she's gone all guns blazing and given a tell-all interview. Speaking of Ranbir, she says how unpleased she was with his decision to work with his ex Deepika in Tamasha. I can't enforce my will on the people in my life. Their choices are their own. I may not be happy with them, but I hope that as they mature or as they evolve, their choices will change. Another thing that bothers Katrina is that Ranbir's parents have still not warmed up to her. Remember the time when Neetu cropped Kat out of a family picture? I'm not as close to Ranbir's family as I would like, but I would like to hang out with them more. Family would be a defining factor when I make the decision to marry. I'm a very responsive person, so if my partner gives me what I need, I can be the best girlfriend you can wish for. Kat also exposes how vulnerable she is. Salman and she might not be a couple anymore, but his actions still seem to hurt her at times. For instance, the time Salman came on Kapil's show and said Katrina was of no use to him. He lives in a parallel universe, always making these jokes about me publicly, which get the media really kicked. Like the comment he made on Kapil's show when he saw my pictures on a set of crackers. She is of no use to me. I called him and yelled at him. I can do that. It's a sort of equation we have. He said, okay, sorry, I will apologize to the media. I told him to do no such thing and maintain a dignified silence if that is possible. And then this, it might be hard to believe that one of the most glamorous and successful heroines in today's time also feels insecure when it comes to matters of the heart. Clearly referring to Ranbir, she added, being with an actor has its own set of issues, but the basic differences arise because men are men. Cheaters will cheat anywhere. The back of my head wants to believe that I am lucky in love, but the front of my head says be careful. I want to get what I think I deserve. My greatest fear is that if and when I get married and I am standing at the altar or the mandap, he may not love me completely. Mr. Ranbir Kapoor seems to have several questions to answer when he gets back from the current London schedule of Dil Hai Mushkil. And while Katrina has been going through this personal turmoil, her ex Salman has also been dealing with his own issues. Tuesday evening might have initially seemed like a dream come true for one Salman fan, but it soon turned into a nightmare. Amongst the actor's many fans, a certain Sanaullah Rahman stood outside Salman's home Galaxy Apartments in Mumbai with hopes of getting a glimpse of his favorite superstar. When the security team noticed that the crowd was getting too big to handle, they started shooing them away. And while most of them grumbled and went their way, Rahman could not resist taking a selfie. And that seemed to have been his mistake, because out of nowhere, one of the guards went up to him and slapped him hard. Not once, not twice, but thrice. The stunned fan didn't even know how to react. And you know what's even worse? Salman wasn't even at home. He was shooting for Big Boss a few minutes away. But this isn't the first time Salman's bodyguards have crossed the line. Recently, at a Prem Ratan Payo event, they shoved a photographer covering the event. Salman's guard also prevented a cameraman from filming via the airport. Before this, those protecting Salman had roughed up photographers at a Kick event last year. However, to Salman's credit, he had slapped one of his bodyguards in full public view when the guard had shoved one of his fans. So while Salman's fans celebrating outside his house after his acquittal was quite a sight to behold, a few days ago, things were a little different for one of them. Filmmaker Sajid Nadiadwala is in big trouble. And nope, not because his film Tamasha tanked at the box office, but because the authorities are on his case. 9XE was the first to report that the Income Tax Department conducted a raid on Sajid for suspected tax evasion. Not a raid, but two. Early on Tuesday morning, Sajid was woken with a harsh knock on his door. The IT officials raided his home and office in Mumbai at the same time. Sajid and wife Varda switched off their phones as soon as the raid began. Sajid, who owns the production house Nadiadwala Grandson Entertainment, sold his movie Tamasha to Disney UTV, so he's not the one bearing the losses. Sajid has been having a pretty good run at the box office. His directorial debut Kick raked in close to rupees 378 crores. His two states was a 100 crore club film, and movies like Heropanti and Marathi film Laibhari were very popular as well. But this is not his first brush with the taxman. In 2010, Sajid had also come under the scanner of the IT department. With that, it's time to head into a break, but I will see you guys after. Coming up, Anushka's making a big announcement, and it's thrice as nice. Is Riteish going to be a dad for the second time? Welcome back to 9XE.com, the show. Now, the term hat-trick would mostly be associated with Anushka Sharma's boyfriend, cricketer Virat Kohli. But this time, it's the lady who's pulling a hat-trick. Anushka turned producer with the dark and gritty NH10, and she won praise for killing it as an actor on screen and for producing a film like that. This positive feedback has fueled her to do some more. She's returning to the role as producer with not one but 3 different films. Anushka will be teaming up with NH10 director Navdeep Singh for yet another thriller, and if their earlier collaboration is anything to go by, ye picture to awesome hogi. And after Amir Khan put faith in Delhi Belly writer Akshat Verma, Anushka seems to be doing the same. The second film will be directed by Akshat himself and is close to Anushka's heart because they've spent quite some time putting the film together. She says that the film will be really funny. Anushka will also be producing debutant director Anshai Lal's rom-com. Ye hogi ek full-on Bollywood film Gaano ke saath. Anushka will be starring in one of the 3 films, and rumor has it that it's Navdeep's film. The actress is currently shooting for Karan Johar's Dil Hai Mushkil, and while she loves being in front of the camera, being a producer gives her a lot of satisfaction. And the beauty of it is that she doesn't do it for the money or fame. Oh, we can't wait to see how these movies pan out. Riteish Deshmukh and Genelia D'Souza are one of Bollywood's cutest couples. The two have the most amazing family photos. Case in point, this photograph of them with their 1-year-old son Rian. Now here's something that we want to share with you guys. We've overheard whispers that Riteish and Genelia D'Souza are all set to turn parents once again. When we contacted the actress's publicist, she did not deny the story but simply asked us to get in touch with the couple directly. We did text both of them, but neither of them chose to revert. Repeated calls to the duo also didn't yield any response. It's been 3 years since Riteish and Genelia tied the knot, and in 2014 they welcomed their son. So if the news of the couple expecting a second baby is indeed true, we couldn't be happier for them. And with that, it's time to say bye to you guys. Until I see you next week, log on to 9XC.com and our YouTube channel for the latest in Bollywood. Also get your free 9XC app for the Android and iOS. Hit us up on facebook.com/9XC and on Twitter @9XC The Show. And jate jate, I'm leaving you with a hilarious 9XC Frames moment. The Houseful 3 trio, Akshay Kumar, Abhishek Bachchan and Riteish Deshmukh, mocked Deepika Padukone's photo with Vin Diesel. Akshay tweeted, "Since Vin Diesel is busy with @Deepika Padukone, we at #Houseful3 are making do with Vin Petrol."